Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion only. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's put some reaction in it. Mahogany. Mahogany, girl, just stay off the internet for a while. Sometimes, right? Silence is key. Silence is golden. The more that this girl talks, right, the more lies come out. Now, y'all, didn't she just tell us a few days ago, maybe even one day ago, oh, that Sunway struck down her video. There was no way she could get it back, so she moved it over to Patreon. She said she had to move it over there so y'all could watch it. She was moving it from the free version to the paid, to the free to the paid. She was trying to make as much money as she could off this video. But now all of a sudden it's back up, right? All of a sudden it's back up. And I'm just like, wait a minute. If it got struck and it got taken, right? It's a difference if you say, hey, they sent me a copyright claim or yada, yada, smack, smack. When it is, she claimed a privacy complaint, it's gone. You can try and fight it. You can try and edit it. You can do whatever. But she didn't edit anything. So the video is the exact same thing. She didn't take the young man's name out. She didn't do any of that. So how did you so-called get a video that you say that he struck out back like this? Girl, when I tell you, see, this is why you should stay silent. This is why you shouldn't get out here trying to always think you're ahead of something and you're exposing yourself more, right? And the people are onto it. Like I told y'all, the only reason that Mahogany wanted that video over on Patreon is because they were killing her in the comments and the things that she was saying in that video did not add up. That's why. And YouTube was picking it apart. There were some very good comments and very good questions because I had some, so we're going to discuss it. Like one lady said, you're talking all the way about December 15th and we all the way in April. Why does this young man not got paid, number one? And why does he have to wait on a payment plan that a court had to issue you, but you claim that you got all these businesses and everything else and you got the money? Why ain't y'all just pay him and be done with it? But another question that I had, all these documents that she put out in these receipts in this video, y'all, I screenshotted them and I was reading them up close. None of them make sense whatsoever. She's saying that she used DocuSign, but then it looks like it's something that y'all signed in person because it's pen writing. So that don't add up. Then you go on here and you say, well, he was supposed to work 8-hour shifts and be on call for the weekend. No, you highlighted something that said maybe on call for the weekends, maybe overtime. And it all says maybe. That's something that if you need it, you should have discussed way before you had this boy working all these hours and overtime for you, knowing you were not going to pay him. Also, you got out here talking about this divorce, talking about you can call my attorney. What attorney in their right mind is going to get out here and tell everybody from YouTube, yes, do you want me to break down this case? Do you want me to break down and tell you why they did it? I mean, ain't that like attorney confidentiality? Isn't that like a breach or something? Like, what kind of things are you over here selling? What are you trying to put out in the atmosphere? None of it makes sense. Then the more you try and explain and put up all this stuff, it did not make sense. It said in the contract, okay, y'all need to go screenshot it and y'all need to look at it. I blew it up. It said clearly that at any time the Jacksons of Atlanta or that, Sunway Review, that they could end it at any time, this contract, if they did not feel that it was under agreement. But she tried to make it seem like he broke the contract, he quit, he didn't give no notice, he didn't have no reason. Girl, you wasn't paying him. Y'all was overworking him and y'all was not paying him. Also, getting up here trying to tell us, oh, well, it was money that disappeared from the Jacksons of Atlanta. The money just disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. Girl, why are you trying to always act like you got a dunce cap on? You sitting over here 1 minute acting like you a boss chick and you out here doing photo shoots and you writing books and you doing all of this. But then in the next instant, you over here trying to act like you don't know what's going on in your own household, your own marriage, or your own business. What a way to act like a victim just to get out of some stuff. Because who took the money? That's the thing. You never said anything. Oh, money was missing. So are you trying to allege that it was Justin? Are you trying to allege that it was another employee? Are you trying to allege that the money that you thought was in there wasn't in there? Like, girl, how are you going to continue to act like you don't know what's going on in your own world, your own life, or anything else? Are you trying to say that Justin so-called gave this money to another woman? Like, what are you trying to insinuate? like the people are saying, you better off doing a reaction video or sticking to the content of y'all being fake, phony, good parents and everything else that y'all got going on. The more you speak, the more you expose yourself. The more you talk, the more crazier you look. You sat there staring at that camera during that whole video like your mind was numb, like your brain was lost. You just stared at the camera and kept on talking and kept on talking, and it didn't even make sense. You are just making yourself look bad. The bottom line of it is, the very first minute was the most truth. Hey, I can't pay him. My money's tangled up in the divorce. Hint, why y'all filed instead of filing bankruptcy. And then, oh, well, guess what? We're on a payment plan, so he's eventually going to get paid. Girl, at the end of the day, you admit it. You owe him money. You owe other people money. That's the moral of the story. It don't matter how you spin it, how you flip it, or how you dip it. Y'all owe people money. So go pay them. I just had to do this video because it just didn't make sense that the video was right back up and it still made no more sense. Nothing was edited. So how did you get it there, Mahogany? Ooh, when I tell y'all, it's a whole bunch, but I'm going to see y'all in the comments.